Hey, what's up, everyone? Another nice day for fishing. Sun is out. There's a bit of a wind, but not too bad, and the water's clear. So we're fishing in a new spot today. Wanted to try it out and see how good it is. So my first, this is actually not my first cast. I've been here for a while and no bites, but this one I'm reeling it in really slow, trying to feel it out and hook up. I got something, not quite sure what it is. I'm reeling it in, but it feels like it's stuck because it's not, my line's not coming in. So I'm tightening my drag. I'm trying to reel in as much line as I can so that I can break the line. So I'm pulling it and trying to break the line. Didn't do it there. I tried to reel more in, more line in, and pulling it back. And oops, it came free. And to my surprise, I had a fish on there. So I'm bringing it in and it's coming in really fast. So I'm guessing it's Himalaya, but we'll see. So as I'm bringing it in, I'm trying to look for it. Can't see it yet, but I'm pretty certain it's a Himalaya because it's coming in really fast. And lift it up, and it is. It's a small Himalaya. So we'll just throw him back and try again. So my next cast, I'm reeling it in, I'm hooked up to something, and it's a pretty good fight. See from my rod tip, it's a little bit of a big fish, but I'm not sure what it is. And from this angle, if you look in the ocean, you can see the color changes from kind of like a greenish blue to a darker blue. And that's where the fall off is. That's where it gets really deep. So here I got it in and lifted up, and it's a humuhumu. It's the pink-tail humuhumu. It has the green body and the white and pink tail. But it's small, so we throw him back. In my cast there, I almost hooked the GoPro. If you saw my bait go right in front of the GoPro. So here again, I was talking about the water. You can see the change in color, and the drop off is fairly close, which is surprising because usually it's further out, but at this point it's closer to us. And I got a fish on the line right now. Just trying to reel it in, and I can tell a little bit that by its head jerks that it's probably another humuhumu. But we'll see, because this guy is giving me a bit of a fight. So it takes a little bit to bring him in closer because it's way out there. So I have to kind of keep reeling in and reeling in until he gets closer. And yep, I can tell it's another humuhumu, but it's taking a while to come in. That's okay. Now he's coming in really fast. So again, I lift him up, and it is another humuhumu, except this one is a gray and white one. We don't keep these, so I'm just going to throw it back. Although it does make a nice saltwater aquarium fish. And there he is. Mind you, I'm not catching these fish one after another. And I'm not catching a fish on every cast either. I'm just showing you the good parts. So far, one Himalaya and two Humuhumus. Not a bad day of fishing. Hopefully I'll catch something to bring home for dinner. So I'm hooked up here And as I'm reeling it in, I can feel it is kind of heavy, but it could be a Humu, not sure yet. But it's coming in pretty easily, just feels really heavy. So maybe a Humu, maybe a Moano, good size Moano, but not quite sure. So I'm hopeful it might be a Moano so that I can bring it home for dinner. But I'm feeling this pull. It keeps taking my line. Every time I reel in, it just takes back the line. If you listen carefully, you can hear the line. There he goes. It's just taking out my line, and now it's moving to the right of me. It was on the left, and now it's on the right. So I'm not quite sure what it is, but Moano usually doesn't do that. Some Moano will really fight and dive, but this one is moving back and forth, and now it's on the left side. So I'm getting excited here that maybe it's Popio or something like that. Because every time I reel in, it just pulls it back out. As I said, if you listen carefully, you can hear it pulling my line because my reel is going. So I'm trying not to lose it. Trying to be careful about bringing it in. And trying to make sure it doesn't go into the boulders, because if you see below me, right in front of me, there are a lot of boulders there. So hopefully it doesn't dive under. That's why I'm holding my rod pretty high so that I keep its head up and it doesn't go under the boulders. There, if you listened, you could have heard that. That was a screeching of my reel. And I'm hoping to tire it up, but I'm getting tired. I have to hold my rod with 2 hands. So I'm trying to bring it in, trying to tire it out, and I'm looking around to see where I can bring it up safely. So this is like a waiting game. It's patience and trying not to get too excited about bringing it in. So the line stays intact, and I'm bringing it closer and I can see color. If you look right in front of me, you can see it. It's not a popio. It's a nenui. A nenui, surprisingly. But as I said, there it is to my left. Every time I bring it up close to the top, it just dives down. There it goes. And it's still down there. I'm trying to lift it up, bring it closer in. And if you look to my right, you can see it right there. It just is right at the top, and then it just dives down. Now I got it right in front of me and ready to lift it up. And oh no, I lost it. It came off the hook. It was a good fight, but I guess it was not to be. Thanks for watching, and aloha.